video on just a recap for the day. Today is July 30th. It's approximately 12:15. As you can see later in the session, the market is kind of rebounding from these lows, from hitting these 35, the 635 area, and it looks like we're finally getting a push into 636, coming into the high of the day, which was 638 at one point. So for me, or not, this was not the day. I'm sorry, this was yesterday's high. Doubt we beat it, but like I said, we're halfway through the session already, so could come back. I just wanted to give my thoughts on kind of the way I traded this morning. So I lost $5 this morning. My drawdown, the biggest drawdown I had this morning was about $20. Trading about 2 to 3 contracts. So weekly contracts at that. Weekly SPY contracts. So the way I'm able to do that might not sound as appetizing, but some of these days aren't gonna be. Every day is not a home run. You know, we play the market. Some days it's repetition, right? So you come, you show up every day. Something might happen, or something doesn't happen. You know, or you might hit the home run, you don't hit the home run, but you don't, or you might not hit the home run, but you know you show up every day. So today was just one of those days for me. Took a couple trades. I think I took 2 trades, and that was I think it was it, man. It was pretty flat for the morning. So I like to trade that 10 to 11:30 time window, and just during that time, it's like we were all in these areas here, kind of back and forth. Here's 11:30. This is when I was just like, I'm out of it, and coincidentally, it just starts trending up afterwards. But you know what's funny about that is I kind of had the notion that that was gonna happen, and I'm gonna show you why actually. Where are we at? If I could find where we are, if I could pull this up, just give me a moment here. I'm gonna show you exactly why. What kind of led me to believe this? It's kind of like right here. Okay, well, it didn't save any of my drawings, but okay. Well, we could just wing it. No problem there. But anywho, so had this area drawn up down here. Right here, we had this boxed up. You guys gotta forgive me. Just getting back into using Thinkorswim. So just bear with me, guys. I'm not gonna be using any drawings for this one, but right into this 35 area, probably up into, I want to say this whole box right here, probably like 35.50 was drawn for me. Like, cause as you can see, these are the first candlesticks coming in on the 5-minute chart. We're drawing down into this 35 area, but every time we draw down, every time we come down here, we kind of recover. So as you can see, we drew down on this candlestick here, and then we recovered in the next candle. We came back into the area here, drew down into that same area, and then recovered for an uptrend. So that was my thought process in dropping a box here. We just boxed this up like Chinese takeout because, as you can see, this one sits perfectly at 635. What was the low here? Low here is exactly at 635, which is wonderful. And then my top bar, or the top of the box, would have been at probably like 635.50. So buying anywhere in this area obviously would have been the correct move. Granted, you have the patience to buy and hold and see this out for a good hour and a half, 2 hours. Because initially, if you would have got involved, I was involved around 635.50 is where initially was my first entry. And then as it started to kind of come down, I think I got involved 635.30s and kind of just watched it. But from my 3 contracts from that 635.50 down to the drawdown of the 30s, I might even went 618 in drawdown, down to 635.18. What I was noticing was, as it started to climb back up, it just wasn't giving me back the same value, which of course, you know, that could be likely due to the Greeks, but it was just a bad entry at 635.50. Smarter entry would have been somewhere closer to 635. But, you know, we take gambles every day. That's what it was. We lost $5, big whoop. So just wanted to show you guys how I kind of look at the day. This is my setup for. I literally just got Thinkorswim this morning, so just doing my setup again. This is a 6 bar setup though, so I have an active trader and I'm looking at time and sales. I'm looking at the tape. It's what you're not seeing on these other two cells, but yeah, it's 1 minute, 5 minute, the 1 day, and this one just isn't set up. I just had to get it started. I had to get going really fast this morning. But yeah, I just wanted to recap kind of what I've seen in the market today. You know, try to make this something that we do. We are approaching a good pattern here. Hopefully the market keeps going, but I'm out of it, man. So, you know, stick to your trading rules. Just wanted to kind of recap on what I seen today. And yeah, it's gonna be it for me, man.